Springtime by Anne Schwenninger. The first day of spring is usually March 20th. As spring arrives, there is more daylight, and slowly days will grow warmer too, but early spring can be cold. Wintry weather has been here for months. We long for the freedom springtime brings. This feeling is called spring fever. Crocuses are blooming, and underground, daffodil shoots are pushing up towards the earth's surface. Leaf buds on trees and bushes are swelling, about to unfold. Overhead, flocks of robins and Canadian geese return north. They spent the winter in warmer climates where food was easier to find. Today is April Fool's Day. What's that? It's the first day of April. And it's the day you can fool someone. Let's fool Daddy. Here he comes. Daddy, there's a green bug in your hair. Help! April Fools. I should have known. High in the air, tiny particles of water, so tiny they cannot be seen, collect on specks of dust and form water droplets. The droplets move along together, becoming clouds. In warm clouds, the water droplets bump into each other again and again. They merge, growing into bigger and bigger droplets. At last, they are too heavy to stay in the air, and they fall to earth as rain. A tree rested all winter long. Now it is beginning to grow. Leaf buds are unfolding. Roots are beginning to grow too. They bring minerals and water to the tree. Sunshine warms the soil, then rain seeps down into the soil, making a seed swell. A root begins to grow. A shoot sprouts up towards the sun. The tip of the shoot has two seed leaves which feed the tiny plant as it grows. Roots bring water and minerals from the soil to the plant. New green leaves open up, capturing the sunlight's energy to make food from gases in the air and water in the soil. What makes gardens grow? Warmth and energy come from the sun. Moisture comes from rain. Pull weeds that would crowd crops. Put up fences and scarecrows to keep out animals that might eat crops. When the soil is dry, water it. Hoe to loosen the soil so air reaches the plant's roots. Enrich the soil with fertilizer so plants grow strong and big. Read books to learn about gardening. Springtime is spring training time. Take out the balls, mitts, bats, and caps. It's opening day. Time to cheer, time to play. Spring is a time of birth and of growth. Baby animals are born now, when it is warm, when food is plentiful, and when they will have all summer to grow and prepare for winter. To keep them warm, a mother robin sits on her clutch of eggs. About 2 weeks after they are laid, it's time for the eggs to hatch. Parent birds feed their nestlings insects and worms. After about 2 weeks, baby birds, now called fledglings, leave the nest and learn to fly. For about a month, their parents continue to guard and to feed them. Frog eggs are incubating in warm, shallow pond water, where their mother laid them. They hatch. Tiny tadpoles emerge. They eat small plants they find in the water. As tadpoles grow larger, they develop legs and lungs. Then, their tails are absorbed into their bodies. Tadpoles become frogs. The smell and bright color of a tulip blossom attract insects which gather nectar for food from inside the blossom. Inside the petals, the anther holds pollen, a fine yellow powder that rubs onto insects. As they move from tulip to tulip, the pollen rubs off onto one tulip, then another. The pollen sticks to the stigma, then grows down through the style, where it enters the oval. Then the oval will grow into a seed, and the seed can grow into a new plant. The school year is almost over. Summer vacation begins soon. Now it is time for field day. Baby woodchucks snuggle in an underground nursery. Soon they will come out to munch on grass and clover. Young chipmunks explore near the entrance to their underground den. They look for seeds and strawberries to eat. Baby squirrels have left the tree hollow where they were born. They skitter along branches where they find leaves, buds, nuts, and insects to eat. Tiny cottontail rabbits are hidden in a shallow nest their mother dug and lined with dry leaves, grass, and her own soft fur. As spring ends, warm days are filled with sunlight and sound. Bees buzz, bzzz. Birds chirp, warble, and sing. Musicians fiddle, strum, and toot. Skateboards glide, children shout. Breeze rattles leaves on trees. Hummingbirds hum, and a lawnmower roars. Look, a firefly. Summer will be here soon.